What is the future of Conor McGregor after what he did just before UFC 223? If you'd like to know my opinion, stay tuned and watch this short video. If you want to master MMA fundamentals, check out my instructional called MMA Essential Lessons. In it you can learn about clinch takedowns, boxing, grappling, Muay Thai, ground and pound, Thai and puppet master clinch, escapes from inferior positions, and shooting takedowns. Check out the link in the description below. Hi, my name is Mark Kleichner from MMAcoach.net, where we teach coaches, fighters and enthusiasts how to train smart and not just hard. And in today's video, I'll be talking about Conor McGregor and what is his future after the vandalism he did before the UFC 223. And I will also give a warning to fighters. First things first. You all know what happened, I won't get into it. What Khabib Nurmagomedov did and his guys crowding Artem Lobov like that was a dick move. It was. He didn't do any kind of damage, but it was not very nice. The guy was alone, they were many, so it was not nice. But still, it cannot even compare to what Conor McGregor did. Now, that's not the smartest thing Conor McGregor has ever done, and I don't think he's stupid. I don't think he's stupid at all. I think he's very business savvy. I think he's smart, maybe not book smart, but he's street smart and business smart. But what he did cannot be described as very clever. So why did he do it? I think he did it because of the misguided loyalty to his friend. It's good that he's loyal to his friends and that he wants to stand up for them, but to do it in such a way is totally wrong. He hurt two people, he endangered the entire event, 2 fights were cancelled, so it was a mess. And that's not the first time he's done it. He also had some trouble in an MMA event. I forgot which one. Was it Bellator or some other event? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. So it's not the first time he has acted inappropriately. So one of the reasons he's done this, apart from him being loyal to his friend, is that all the money he has made has corrupted him, at least to a degree. There is a saying, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And if there's someone in the UFC that has power, that's Conor McGregor. He can basically do whatever he wants to do. And by the way, he was the first fighter in the UFC ever to enter into the octagon with a live singer. So Sinead O'Connor, if you remember, Sinead O'Connor sang a song while he entered into the octagon. No other fighter could do that. With all things considered, it's still surprising to me that he didn't think this through. And this kind of behavior is a disgrace to the sport, both from Khabib and from Conor McGregor, especially from Conor McGregor. It's like 2 kids in primary school having a beef. So what are the possible outcomes for Conor McGregor? As you know, he turned himself in, he was released on $50,000 bail, and his future is uncertain. In my opinion, the best move for him would be to pay Michael Chiesa and Ray Borg, who he has cut up when he broke the window, and it's the best move for him to settle with them, to pay them out of court. Now, that will probably happen. They will, if it doesn't happen, they will sue him for sure and win. But the other problem is the city of New York or even America. I'm not sure how this is handled in court, but they are going to sue as well. And the third problem is the UFC. After this event, his relationship with the UFC will be in danger. But since UFC is mostly concerned with money, Dana White has already said that they have talked and they have a respectful relationship. I don't think he's going to be punished as much because he will still earn them a lot of money if he fights Khabib or if he fights Floyd again. There are some rumors that Floyd might be fighting in the UFC soon with modified rules, without modified rules, I don't know, but still this is going to generate a lot of money and this is UFC's primary concern. So they will probably look the other way and forget about Conor's vandalism. But I don't think that's right. He endangered the event, and if any other fighter would have done that, he would be kicked out of the UFC, no questions asked. Will that happen to Conor? I don't think so. I think he deserved that to happen, but we'll see what happens. I think Dana White gives him a pass. It could be problematic for the UFC if they decided to release Conor McGregor from his contract as a punishment for what he did. That would make him a free agent, and with his popularity, he could go on and start his own promotion, maybe do another big money fight with Floyd Mayweather, maybe with modified MMA rules as the rumors indicate, or a co-production with Bellator. That would be a blow to the UFC, and they don't want to lose a star this big that happens to be their golden goose. And finally, I want to give out a warning to fighters. This is not what you should be doing. There are not many fighters that have reached Conor McGregor's level of popularity and earning capability. But you still need to be careful so you don't end up acting like a jerk. What do I mean? Even if you don't reach the UFC, even if you only fight in local shows, you're still doing something that not a lot of people are capable of doing. You're going out there, fighting another human being, and that can make you feel better than the others, better than non-MMA people. Or maybe if you're winning the local shows and you're winning all the time, even in bigger shows, that can make you feel better than the rest of the fighters. So you need to stay humble for two reasons. First, is that nobody likes a jerk. Really, nobody likes a jerk, and you're not going to get far in life if everybody hates you. Even if you're successful and nobody likes you, forget about it. Your life will not be a success, in its entirety. Maybe you will be successful in one small arena like MMA fighting, but in life in general, you are not going to have a good time.
Life isn't a game. It's a set of games. And the rule is, never sacrifice victory across the set of games for victory in one game. Right? And that's what it means to play properly. You want to play so that people keep inviting you to play, because that's how you win. Right? You win by being invited to play the largest possible array of games.
And the second reason is that no matter how good you are going to get better if you are humble and if you are hungry for learning. If you think you're the best, if you think there's nothing else to learn, you are going to limit your growth and you are going to end up suffering for it in the octagon. So even if you're better than the others, you can be even better if you stay humble. So don't let all the money, your victories, your attention that you're getting on the forums or in the media corrupt you, because you need to stay modest and keep improving and be a good person. One of the coaches in our academy thinks that this will be even better for Conor McGregor because it will generate even more pay-per-views when he fights Khabib. But some others think that he will maybe end up in jail, so who knows? Maybe I'm wrong about this whole thing. Maybe Conor just wanted to do a publicity stunt knowing there will be cameras and a lot of people there, but it backfired because he injured some fighters unintentionally. Many MMA champions use ground and pound as their go-to strategy. If you want to learn how to do it properly, check out my Total Ground and Pound Blueprint Instructional. The link is in the description. What do you think? Will Conor McGregor go to jail or will he be back in the UFC? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, like it and share it, and you can also subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like a more in-depth MMA training, check out my instructionals. My name is Mark Leichner from MMAcoach.net, and I will see you again very soon.